At 4. First, the highlights. Governor Sanwo-Olu assures women of empowerment and inclusivity in Lagos State. Federal government set to spend 679 billion naira on 13 road project nationwide. On the Foreign authorities evacuate thousands of people as Cyclone Alfred approaches Australia's eastern coast. In sports, National Scrabble Festival to hold in Benin City in April. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has assured women in the state that his administration will, through deliberate action and policies, empower women and foster an inclusive environment where women are not only seen but heard. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this at Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Unikon, at the 2025 International Women's Day with the theme, Together We Can Forge Women's Equality. Collectively, we can all accelerate action.
This is to support your business. This is to encourage you to make sure whatever is given to you, you use it judiciously. You don't sell them. Make sure that you make good use of it. The government is always ready to support you. And please don't disappoint us.
Wife of the Lagos State Governor, Bijoke Sanwo-Olu, while reeling out all the support for women from the office of the First Lady, noted that policies will further be strengthened to provide equal opportunities for women in governance and business to ensure no one is left behind. In her welcome address, Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Bolaji Dada, commended the Sanwo-Olu administration for numerous policies and initiatives that create an inclusive society where women are empowered to be financially independent while also bridging gender gap. Dada hinted that the State Executive Council has approved the domestication of economic empowerment policy in higher institutions in the state.
I call on all stakeholders, government, civil society organizations, the private sector, and individuals to work collaboratively in accelerating the actions needed to close the gender gap. We must move beyond promises to practical solutions that will empower women and uplift the vulnerable.
Guest speakers at the occasion, consultant psychiatrist, Lagos State University Teaching Hospital Ikeja, Professor Lurotimi Koka, highlighted the importance of positive mental health to the well-being of women to strengthen the society, while the special advisor to the governor on climate change and circular economy, Titilayo Oshodi, noted that women must be empowered with tools, resources to be financially independent, urging them to tap into opportunities from the circular economy. Our correspondent Adela Kindele reports that the event was attended by different women groups across the 20 local government areas and 37 local council development areas of the state, dressed in a touch of purple clothing as it coincided with the 30th anniversary of the Beijing Conference in China. Lagos State government has reaffirmed its commitment to continually foster environmental resilience through collaboration and innovation for environmental sustainability. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu made this known at the art exhibition and symposium titled The Intersecting Worlds of Climate Change, Mangrove and Art, held at the Nigerian Conservation Foundation Lekki, saying that the title of the event underscores the critical connection of environmental sustainability and creative expression. The governor, who spoke through the secretary to the state government, Bimbola Salo-Ondeyin, said the event represents a fusion of culture, creativity and commitment to address one of the most urgent challenges, which is climate change, through art. He emphasized that protecting mangroves is not just about conserving biodiversity, but about safeguarding the future by preserving ecosystem and strengthening the defenses against climate threat while honoring an essential part of the heritage. The governor encouraged everyone to continue to foster collaboration and innovation to create a greener, more resilient Lagos that will thrive for generations to come, adding that the state historic partnership with the Nigeria Conservation Foundation has further amplified these efforts. The Lagos State Teaching Service Commission, TESCAM, has officially presented appointment letters to newly recruited 448 post-primary school teachers. Addressing the successful applicants, Chairman of the State Teaching Service Commission, Victoria Peregrino, charged the recruits to give their best and ensure they upgrade themselves through constant learning and relearning. Peregrino, who was represented by the Director, Teachers Education and Capacity Development, Abidemi Aloba, congratulated the recruit for scaling the rigorous and detailed recruitment exercise. She urged them to know their students' strengths and challenges, as well as be creative and innovative in their teaching practices. Peregrino also emphasized the importance of integrating technology into teaching methodology, as well as adopting effective non-violent disciplinary measures. Now to the rest of the stories. As part of its ongoing commitment to infrastructure, the federal government has announced a plan to spend 679 billion naira for the rehabilitation of existing roads and new construction projects across several states. Minister of Works David Umahi, who announced this, said the significant investment is intended to improve the nation's road network, reduce travel times, and boost economic activities by enhancing connectivity between key regions. Umahi said the approved road projects span various states in both northern and southern regions of the country, and these roads are Kalari Okuk Road in Bauchi State, Uturu Isikwato Akara Road, Abia State, Kano Maiduguri Road, Ilogu Road, Kamakish Road, Oyo State, among others. The Nigeria Customs Service, NCS, is ramping up effort to deploy advanced technology to strengthen border security, intelligence gathering, and enforcement operations. Comptroller General of Customs Adewale Adeniyi reaffirmed this commitment during a courtesy visit to the National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu. Adeniyi emphasized the critical role of technology in modern border management, particularly in combating smuggling, trafficking, and other cross-border crimes. He highlighted the NCS adoption of geospatial technology as a key component of its surveillance strategy, aligning with global best practices while addressing Nigeria's unique border security challenges. Responding, the NSA, Nuhu Ribadu, commended the service for its proactive approach, recognizing the critical role of technological advancement in national security and trade facilitation. In foreign news now, tens of thousands of people have been evacuated and some 84,000 households left in the dark as a rare tropical cyclone approaches Australia's eastern coast. Cyclone Alfred is expected to make landfall on Saturday morning between the Sunshine Coast and the Gold Coast, known for beautiful beaches and top surf, as well as Brisbane, Australia's third biggest city. The cyclone, the first to hit the area in 50 years, is expected to land as a Category 2 system with wind speeds of up to 130 kilometers per hour. It has already caused flooding, which authorities fear could worsen over the weekend, and 4 million people across Queensland and northern New South Wales are in the firing line of the storm. In sport now, the biggest and most prestigious domestic Scrabble competition in Nigeria, the NSF Scrabble Festival 2025, has been scheduled to hold between April 11 and 17 in Benin, Edo State. The Nigeria Scrabble Federation, NSF, said over 25 states are expected to attend the 4-in-1 event. According to the NSF, the National Championship, one of the 4 events that make up the Scrabble Festival, begins on the 11th and ends on the 13th, when the NSF Green Jacket winner will emerge. The annual general meeting of the Nigeria Scrabble Federation will take the center stage on Monday, the 13th of April, while the NSF Inter-Club Challenge, which is open to all the Scrabble clubs in Nigeria, will run from April 15 to 17. And that's it on the news at 4. But just before we go, slow down at road junctions, intersections, and pedestrian crossings. You can follow us and like all of various social media platforms X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration upgraded to higher institutions to universities? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has assured women in the state that his administration will, through deliberate action and policies, empower women and foster an inclusive environment where women are not only seen but heard. As part of its ongoing commitment to infrastructural development, the federal government has announced a plan to spend 679 billion naira for the rehabilitation of existing roads and new construction projects across several states. We also told you that tens of thousands of people have been evacuated and some 84,000 households left in the dark as the rare tropical cyclone approaches Australia's eastern coast. Finally, in sport, the biggest and most prestigious domestic Scrabble competition in Nigeria, the NSF Scrabble Festival 2025, has been scheduled to hold between April 11 and 17 in Benin City, Edo State. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Majid Ololade. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon and welcome to the return trip.
Whether you're at home, at work,